Hello? I'm back, but confused. The stream randomly just dropped. Did anyone get kicked there? For me, the stream dropped and I started again, but is everyone still here? I don't know. I can't really tell. I think everyone's still here? It says 120 people watching, so I think we lost some people in that dropping, but Carlos, oh my god, if you lose out to Fernando, words are gonna be said here.
Try to put pressure on him.
And we need some lift and coast.
Right. The watching count's going down. What's happening here? Where did Perez come from? What is happening? My drivers are getting swarmed.
Increase lift and coast.
Right. I'm so confused. Leclerc's definitely not just 4/10s down the road here. Yeah, thought so. Russell has went through all of those walls. Yeah, the Red Bulls are pushing now. I'm gonna need to push with them. Sainz, you're gonna have to go on overtaking. His driver confidence is all the way down. How did Charles get purple sector 1? Well, how did Charles get purple sector 1 while Charles overtook him in that sector? Who knows, man. Confusing. Right, Sainz. You need to stay back for now.
And charge button on.
DRS enabled.
And now that DRS is enabled,
So at the moment you have P3.
you need to push
In front.
like mad.
Behind you we have Russell.
And now we can back off with
Increase
Charles.
Hunting time.
And now Carlos needs to go hunting. And he needs to escape Russell and catch up to this pack again. But apologies for anyone there who the stream dropped out for. I think we're fully back now. And we're struggling at the start of this race because Perez randomly got up Leclerc's inside or outside in the middle sector, which is that really going to happen? But Sainz is now out of DRS of Russell. Leclerc still in DRS of the cars ahead. I've got to stay with them because I'm feeling like they're going to back off at some point. I need to be just there, hoping they back off. Oops.
And charge on. Now the quickest car on track.
Oh.
And charge button on, charge button on.
Don't fight teammate. And you're gonna have to catch up to them, buddy, because Sainz is waiting for you. I will say the number one thing I hate about this game, about F1 Manager in total, is there's cars ahead of you will be battling and you'll be held back by like some sort of force field because these cars are doing their animation a second up the road from you, and it doesn't make any sense why Leclerc just wouldn't do his normal line and immediately get caught to them, because they're both compromising their lines by being side by side in the middle sector. But no, they're still staying a second out because, I don't know, it's something that should be fixed, but I doubt it's going to be. This is tough to stay with them. I'm going to push so hard to stay with these Red Bulls. Okay. This doesn't really look doable. In the sprint it was easy, but around the outside. Would overtaking with Charles be a good move? We'll have a go. We'll have a go. If you're just joining us, we just won the sprint race here in Baku. We're now currently on the main race, struggling behind the Red Bulls. Just trying to stay with them at this point.
And charge button off. Charge button off.
And I was also very sick multiple days ago, so, and I'm just recovering now. This is my first proper stream back. And I think you can hear it in my voice. But fighting through. And we've got Carlos playing the team game. Let's put his overtake aggression to low. Ha. As long as Carlos, or Charles I mean, let's not confuse the two. They wouldn't like that. As long as Charles can stay with Leclerc. Charles can stay with Perez. Jesus, I'm mixing up everyone's name. As long as Charles can stay with Perez, we should be good. I was kind of hoping Perez never could pass. Safety car! Safety car! What do we do? Is it too early to go on the hards? Because the tires last way longer in this game. So I'm gonna need help with this one. Which strategy is better? Do we stay out? Or do we put on the hards? It says they can go to the end, but I don't know if that's gonna work. Can anyone in the chat help? Plan A is the top one. Plan B is the bottom one. Which one is better? I don't know what I want to do. I feel like or softs. Maybe. Because we could do this one here, or we could go straight onto hards now and then softs later. But what are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? I kind of want to go to hards now. How are the gaps looking? I think you're right. I think we're gonna have to stay out. The good positive thing is we can harvest here. But I think we have to stay out because we have to stay with the Red Bulls, most importantly. Because they're just gonna pull us along.
Yeah, copy that.
So if they box, I'm gonna panic.
And also brakes.
But let's have a look at this replay. It's Hamilton again! Yikes.
I've been hit from behind.
What? I've been hit from behind and he
And not much that the team
clobbered
can do about
Sonoda
that
from
one.
behind. Or De Vries, whichever AlphaTauri that was.
So there was a crash.
Science gets fastest lap.
Watch for debris
Randomly.
in front.
Whatever. I think in real life we could have gone on to hards. In this game, I think it's more important to stay with the fastest car. Hamilton DNF'd in the sprint as well. He's had a bad run. And he's going to have a penalty for next race. Well, let's just sim on, and the most important thing is we stay with the Red Bulls upon this restart. And we also need maximum harvest. Get that battery up. But the good thing is we'll now have extra fuel to push on. I like having extra fuel.
Energies are good.
Copy.
Good, 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 good. Good energy. We should be coming in this lap. Then we sim on to maybe a bit further on.
Safety car in
Then they
pit
start
stop.
pushing. We're gonna go heavy on
May
fuel
restart again next lap.
and tires. Just to make sure they don't escape.
Safety car is entering the pits.
Verstappen's pressuring Perez. Is Leclerc being quick enough? I don't think he is.
DRS.
Okay.
Hamilton had 2 DNFs in the one weekend. I don't even know if he DNF'd, but I know he shunted the wall. Pretty bad. So we're not going to have DRS on this lap or the next lap. God, they are booking it.
So deployed.
Copy that.
Come on. Catch up to them. Come on, Leclerc. You got this. Okay, we can now fully lift off.
And we need to increase lift and coast.
We should be out from Russell. Lovely. Perez is going to
Focus on
undercut us. But is his strategy going to be better than Verstappen's?
You can catch him.
Yes. I'd say don't push too much, stay behind for a few laps. Yeah, I'm just pushing to stay within DRS.
DRS is enabled.
Now that I'm in DRS with Leclerc,
We have the fastest lap.
I'm going to now sit back.
Be careful with the tires.
Let Sainz come back and do it again. Oh, fly again. Come on, Carlos. You gotta catch him. Come on, Carlos. Let's get going. Come on. still waiting, Carlos. They had a full-on side-by-side battle in the middle sector there. Here we go. Let's back off now.
And confirm. Lift off.
Okay,
Okay, okay.
You can push.
copy that.
I'm gonna push with Science again.
Try to
Oh,
put
he's
pressure
just not.
on him.
He's just not getting it at all. He is not getting it. His pace on this restart has not been good.
And charge button on. Charge button on.
Copy that.
Right, now that he should have DRS.
More lipo.
Copy.
And will be charge button off.
Yeah, copy.
At least Leclerc's doing
No
well.
lift off needed.
Staying with
You are
them
doing
very
a good job.
comfortably. Science is struggling
Yeah,
so
copy.
much. Trying to harvest energy here.
Charge button on.
Copy.
God.
Charge button off.
Science might have the box early here
Okay.
because he's not. He's struggling so much. I need him just to get even closer. Inside the DRS. I need to not harvest. I need to have him comfortably sitting there for a bit.
Yeah.
Which he isn't really doing. Leclerc, though, overtaking Perez. And Verstappen. Just Perez.
We are first.
We are first.
You are doing a good job.
The thing is, if I try and undercut, you go from medium to soft if you're tired, because the game seems to like spar. The game does like sauce this game. The thing is though, where I'm getting all of my pace is just simply from the DRS off the Red Bulls. If I'm ever in clean air, no matter what tire I'm on, I'm going to be slower than Red Bulls. So I kind of have to follow their strategy to be quick on this game. And once I have a quick car that's like same pace or different, can I really start messing around with alternate strategies. But at the moment my pace comes entirely from being in their DRS. I can harvest a little bit. Perez is now
And charge button on.
out of DRS. His softs are falling off. It's taking a box soon. Look.
I'll leave it to you. Yeah, confirm.
What I do like is what happens less often is
No.
a driver will be like stuck in the toe
Keep going.
and just not pull, or like stuck behind them and just not pull either side. They'll just like stay there a tenth behind
ep3.
the entire straight instead of just pulling out and going for the move.
Keep doing it like this.
Yeah, I'm kind of just.
Go tire
I know
management.
Perez's tires are falling off at the
Yeah.
moment. As you can see, Perez is now second out. So Perez had to get past there. Or Sainz had to get past Perez. Jesus, I keep mixing up everyone's name.
Less lift off.
Copy.
Lift and coast. I'm gonna push a bit more, just to try and really not get Perez, not give him DRS. I can't really use any more ERS with Sainz, but if I can escape him and he doesn't box this lap, because if he boxes this lap, it's going to change things a bit. Whereas if he boxes later on, Perez no DRS. So I use Russell. Sometimes I do use to Russell and Max Red Bull. What do you mean by that? You mean you use Russell to defend for Max?
Look after the tires. Copy that.
But Perez is on the softs and his tires have now gone off. We just need to stay with Verstappen now. And Perez will have a benefit from undercutting, but he will have worse tires at the end. So we just need to make sure we stay with Verstappen the entire race and also have similar tire life. And Sainz is going to have to go another 7 laps. And man does not have ERS.
All good. You can slow down. Copy.
Those tires are too hot at 118. But, doesn't matter. Perez is now 2 seconds out. So I know you're trying to give me advice there, but you see how I benefited there from letting Sainz get past Perez because Perez's tires were falling off. Because once you see him falling out of DRS, that is the kicker. That is the key, you need to get past him then. And now that I'm in the toe, I can back off harvesting. But not in the middle sector. No. Sainz cannot do back off in middle sector.
Copy.
But the fact these two are battling helps, I think. I did explain how the animation kinda isn't true to life, but sometimes it is.
Continue like this. So at the moment you have G1.
Because like there was a massive park up there. Oh, that one actually worked. There's a massive like park up there and Perez gained time. That made sense. Sainz, please stop losing time. I'm not liking this. I have you pushing on fuel. Leclerc has so much fuel left over. Leclerc is definitely quicker. Sainz just struggles on his tires so much. Perez is already almost to the side the second again. We were talking about his tires have fallen off and now he's almost back in DRS again. And now you've helped Alonso get up here with his mediums. What you want to do is isolate the leaders from the rest of the pack. You don't want to have to worry about other cars like Alonso. And now Alonso is now in this fight because Perez could slingshot Alonso into this fight. Back onto neutral.
And charge button off.
And charge button off. Okay. We be doing good. We just need to harvest a bit.
Charge button on.
Okay. I'm now gonna push the tires.
And increase pushing status a bit more.
Because we're gonna wanna pit when Max does.
You can catch him. Race is long.
But I feel like a lot of people do the medium. I feel like he wants to do the medium soft. I feel like that's what he wants to do. What does he want to do? Because if he wants to do the medium soft, I'm fucked, and if he wants to do the medium hard, I'm fucked. I need to go with him, regardless of what he does. I need to have these waiting here. Right. I'm gonna actually back off in the tires now. And I'm just going to follow him in
Try to take care of
if
these
he
tires.
goes in.
Copy.
Interval. Jesus, Carlos. You've now let Alonso in like we were just discussing to not do. Alonso's now in this fight out of nowhere. We now need to worry about Alonso. Right. The next couple laps are going to be key because we need to look after the tyres. If it gets past a certain distance, he's definitely doing a medium soft. I think we gotta go medium hard with Carlos and go in early. And then stay out with Leclerc. Because Carlos is just struggling so much.
Slow down. Okay, copy.
Because if they get past the optimal window, I think that's going to be a medium soft, absolutely. But could an undercut with hards with Sainz be worth doing? Because Sainz is struggling on these mediums already. I don't think he'll be able to last as long. He won't be able to keep up with Verstappen for that long.
Try to put pressure on him.
Like he's pushing so hard
Okay.
just to stay in the DRS. Oh, there's a yellow. What was the yellow for?
Right
Oh,
then,
Alonso's
we can take
locked
a
up.
look now. Now here's our drivers all trying to take turn 16. Well, you can see the lockup, and they'll need to be mindful of the effect that that had on the tyres.
Oh, and then Stroll comes out after that rejoin. I will tell you what, last game didn't have this strategy thing going on. Last game, if Verstappen was on mediums, I knew he was going to hards. Whereas this game, I don't know what he's going to do, which makes the game better because it's way more unpredictable. Because I'm like, I knew Verstappen would be going out of hards. Whereas this one, I'm like, he could go softs. So I need to prepare for that eventuality. And Sainz, or Perez, I think Perez is going soft medium. I think I need to go this, and then Sainz is just not making that. I think Sainz might have to go early onto the hards, but there's no one on the hards.
Some Lyco, please. Copy.
Some Lyco. You can push on fuel with Sainz, but like, he's losing too much time. I mean, he has DRS, but I think we boxed this lap with Carlos. And we stay with Charles to go medium soft.
Yeah, happy to box.
Yes, Ultra. Ultra, if you're not aware, there's a New Zealand man called Cleggs I met a couple days ago on Twitch, and he's just rated me, so that's why there's so many people in here. So, thank you all for coming. If you haven't yet, please follow. I'll have more F1 Manager. Why does every game make Piastri so shit? Because they were not aware how good Piastri was. Since you're pinning to box for the hards, when you keep Sainz pushing on tyres for the last couple of laps? I wasn't sure. Thank you, Ultra, for saying I'm the GOAT. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my god. I keep looking down and then Verstappen's like, go! He's looking away! It's like the camera's looking at my eyes. It's like, he's not looking! Bennett! Or fucking Bucket! Because Verstappen's just started pushing. I wasn't planning on going into the hards with Sainz, but if we look at his strategy, he can't go to the softs. He just can't keep it up. So we're gonna box with Carlos here. We're gonna harvest.
Charge button on.
Yeah.
Some energy. And now that Verstappen is booking it, makes me think he might go to hards. The fact he's trying to drop me now, pushing a stint.
Pit lane.
Okay, understood.
Ghost, do you know Ultra? We've got Sainz in.
Was the white line?
It'd be pretty cool if Ghost and Ultra knew each other and they're just two random guys. Well, I know Ultra, but I don't know Ghost, so they could if they just met through my stream. Sainz has now got ahead of the Alpines on the hards. Let's push to get away from them. You don't know Ghost. It just, the way he interacted with you, I was just thinking you had something. You had a bit of bromance going on there. Let's push on fuel.
And Charles, no lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
Who knows Ultra, you could slide in the DMs and Ghost could be like, what's up? Well, Sykes, this is Baku, aka Azerbaijan. Sainz has done really well to get out ahead of the Alpines. Now he's in very good undercut range. We're in very good undercut range here.
And increase lift and coast.
We have an F1 league. Ghost, if you'd like to join. I'll get the link for it here. Bam bam, thank you ma'am. Or is it wham bam, thank you ma'am. For any of the people from Yarno's Twitch earlier who rated Cleggs, there's a Discord link to a league that I run. Ultra helps me run it as well. Ultra's a big part of the league. So if you just want to join, the link is in the Twitch chat.
Charge button on.
Yeah.
So this lap Verstappen needs to go in, otherwise he's definitely doing medium soft. So we've got to look out for that.
We'll get them.
Continue, keep going.
That's no worries, Ultra. I will look at it tomorrow as well because I'll stream this and then I'll go to bed probably. I'll probably be done out for the night.
Charge button off.
Copy.
Ultra says welcome James. I will also welcome James. I'm believing that's Ghost. But if you join the Discord, there's a join section. You just gotta press the big green button called join. There's several people have left inside a minute, which makes me think they cannot press the join button, or they can't read the part where it says press big green button, because you have to do a bit of reading, and then there's a big green button at the bottom. You don't even have to read it, just press the green button, you know. Do that at least. Anyway, science on these hards is doing well, but isn't really. Good lad, Ghost. There's some people who just found it incapable of pressing big green button. Verstappen stayed out, so he's definitely, in my eyes, doing medium soft. We've got to keep an eye on when Verstappen goes in. Stroll's in for his stop. We've got a harvest in the middle sector here with Carlos. Where's Stroll coming out? Stroll's only coming out now, so Sainz has got a good window here.
Oh, I cannot get much closer.
Fly again.
Keep doing it like this.
But you can see Perez has stayed out on those softs, and he is, you know, 7 seconds up the road. Or 7 seconds, you know, the wrong way. I don't know, words. But anyway, but the fact we've stayed with Leclerc means we're going to definitely beat Perez with Leclerc, unless... welcome Colin as well, says Ultra. Welcome. I'll have to check the Discord here when I get the chance. But if you're not aware, the link in the Discord takes you to our F1 League. There's a yellow flag.
So there was a
Safety car!
There are a lot of debris.
A lot of debris, says Javi. Oh, I'm thinking softs. I'm definitely thinking softs. Fresh sauce for Charles. Carlos is just on the hards. I think he's going to lose too many positions. Not Wets Ultra.
Safety car, safety car.
We're going to lose too many positions with Carlos if we pit again.
Turn 7. Dangerously close to each other. The cars coming together right there.
Alpines and crashing into each other.
Good.
Thinking of doing an F1 driving stream. Not making this up from yeah. Our league promotes everyone streaming because, you know, we help you grow, you help us grow, everyone's growing. It may sound a bit homoerotic, but I promise it's not. Is it only for PlayStation that has the chat overlay?
Copy.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a Series X, so maybe Series X could have it, but for PlayStation it definitely does. Leclerc's going to be out on the softs. Verstappen had a pit stop issue and we still didn't get out ahead of him.
Verstappen comes into
What?
pit.
I clicked replay and then they skip past it. Sainz into P2. Yep, we're an Xbox league, but we're cross-player friendly, and I also have both consoles. But yeah, Sainz is gonna struggle here. I couldn't have predicted the safety car to come out when it did, unfortunately. But Leclerc should make it to the end here. Sainz is going to struggle. He'll make it to the end easily on the hards. It's just he's going to struggle for pace, keeping it up in the podium positions here. We're going to skip on a bit. I think Leclerc's going to have to be soft on his tyres, whereas Sainz is going to have to be pushing pretty hard. A lot. Excuse me. The only good thing though is we have full fuel. For a second there I was like, it's 50 followers. I don't know how many followers I have. I have 74 now, wow! So before I started streaming this new F1 manager, I had 33 followers, 33s, and Tiamat Marduk rated my Twitch, and my followers literally doubled in that one stream. So it's 50 followers and you get affiliate. I've applied for affiliate, don't know when I'm hearing back from it or getting it or however it works. Don't know. But see you later, Ghost. Thank you for stopping by. And the fact I'm up to 74 followers fills my heart with glee. I've been streaming for a while with not this success. But yeah, if you want to scroll through our the Twitch chat, find the Discord link. Our league is for everyone, every console. We encourage you to stream because you help us grow and we help you grow as well. Hopefully, that's the idea. And then if we all grow together, again, sounding pretty homoerotic, but we'll skip past that. I mean, growing in a metaphorical term, nothing physical. So, anyway, we're gonna go back to green flag racing.
Safety car is entering the pits.
I've got to keep an eye on Sainz because I just don't know how he's going to deal with the tyres. Why is his tyres on 110%?
Just look after these tires.
He's on hards. Surely they'd be cold. Ultra, is that you saying you're stuck at 32? Oh, Sainz, man. He's going to need a push out of this corner. Perez is already getting him.
Hunting time.
And Alonso's got him already. Wow.
Keep it up.
That happened quicker than expected. Yikes.
I'm trying.
I know, Carlos, I know.
Head down.
Okay. Verstappen is trying to drop Leclerc here, need to push.
Needed. You are doing a good job.
Copy.
Yep, Sainz did not have a great restart there, but he is on the hards, to be fair to him. Leclerc needs to push here. Ultra, did you say you're on 32 followers? Let's see here. Stuck at 3... Is that 3'2"? Just like Belgium. I still don't get it. Oh my god, I locked down and Carlos is lost in the middle sector to Russell.
Let's take a look at the replay.
What?
It was George Russell involved. Can they squeeze by?
He's gone through him. He's gone through his rear tyre.
And George Russell says thank you very much.
Why are they making moves in the castle? Like, that just doesn't happen.
You can catch him.
He's got to be more aggressive on defending. Physical growth, and I joked about your height. Joke's past now, damn it. I still don't get the joke, which is really annoying me. I've been ill for the last couple of days, so the blood is not circulating to my brain correctly. Just like Belgium. Did I used to be short? What, did you used to be short? I don't get it. Was I short? Belgium was referring to Sainz falling back. Oh. Get the Red Bull, dickhead. I feel like we know who he likes.
Lift off needed.
God. The hards is not the tyre. Ugh. Science is on the wrong tire completely. I'm letting you know now, OJ English. I'm hoping that name has nothing to do with you being the English OJ. Well, thank you, let me know for that more, Ken, because hards last game were so OP. This game it's like soft, medium only. And maybe the hards might have worked if there was no safety car, but the safety car has fully stiffed him. He's so gone. I'm a very friendly guy. I feel like OJ would say that too.
DRS next lap.
Stroll on Magnussen. I just don't know what to do with Carlos. Right, now that Leclerc's got
Lift and coast.
DRS on Verstappen, he should be good to keep pace with him. Sainz is just... Even with ERS, he's not getting anywhere. If it doesn't fit, you must have quit. No, it's too late in the race now. I would need a safety car for it to work. He would just wouldn't catch the pack in time. And even if he would, it would be just so difficult to get through the traffic. Because in this, on F1 Manager games, DRS trains are really DRS trains. Oh my god. Verstappen, stop running away.
And Charles, no lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
Carlos is just going to need to defend like a lion. And his driver confidence is at a minimum.
Charge on.
Recharge on. Who are you hoping crashes, OJ? I hope it's not your ex-wife. K-Mag on the outside of Sainz.
Okay, pushing.
Already got her, oh god. No. Anyway, moving on. Where are we?
Will
Carlos
be charge button off.
battling Magnussen. I'll be honest with you. I've got to focus more on this battle ahead. Not really. What they have added this game is if you lock up, it does degrade your tires massively. Like, here's the tire performance, and if you lock up, then it's gonna drop down a percentage, like a good 10% at least, which is good. They've added that at least. We can now go to harvest with Leclerc.
And we need you to
Why is Sainz still side by side through the castle section?
Head now.
K-Mag is dominating here. I just need Carlos to not crash at this point.
It's too difficult. I'm trying everything.
Okay, Carlos, quit crying.
Race is long. Head down. Anyway.
Only follow the AI's line. What does that mean? It's because I'm pushing a lot harder in the hards. That's why. I'm pushing flat out in the hards because they can take it. Ultra, what do you mean the only follow the AI's line?
And charge button off. Charge button off.
Because I know the marbles are there if you're offline, but
And you are doing a good job.
come on, Charles. Can you turn off
We
taking
need
risky
some lift
overtakes and high
control
defense to get
for
his
tire
confidence
temps.
back?
Yeah, copy.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh. Thank you, Gene. You are smart. I am not. I didn't know what that did. So, high defense, low overtakes. Is that what it is? Turn off taking risky overtakes and high defense. So does that both get his confidence back? Or does which does which? Will his confidence build up if I have them both on low? Gene? You're holding up the stream, man. We need to know, man. We're here. Carlos has got Magnussen right behind him in the Haas, the MoneyGram Haas F1 car. So the arrows at the right is confidence, and then the arrows on the left is defense and attack. Okay. Okay. Tire marbles won't change when drivers are taking a different line. So, for example, in PGSL, they're taking different lines and going through so many marbles because the marble positions don't change. They've only really introduced marbles this year, so it's understandable, but next year they would definitely need to add it so like throughout the race the marble pickup, adjusts. So like if people keep going for moves on the inside of one corner, that the marbles start to clear up there. But thank you, Gene. You're the real goat. I was not aware of that. I just had Carlos on a thumbs down. He was hating life, and I didn't know why. But now that gets the driver's confidence up, what I will do is I will do the same with Charles. So at the end, his attack can be the greatest, essentially.
Charge button on. Charge button on.
But well, I'm actually surprised I learned something because I played so much of last F1 Manager. It was like there's nothing left to learn, and then on the new F1 Manager they've added something that I can now learn. I seen his confidence take a little burst up there. Magnussen's now a second out, huh? As Magnussen fell off. What? Magnussen fell off?
The temperatures are going slightly up.
Magnussen L?
Copy.
And charge button off.
Copy that.
I think I've got to push on field with Charles, just regardless, because K-Mag fell off. The only thing is we got to watch out for Stroll. Stroll's gonna be passed here very quickly and straight into the clutches of Sainz. So Stroll's probably the bigger worry than K-Mag. But as it stands, we should probably have between P6 or P8 for Sainz. But Leclerc has so much leftover fuel. I think there's literally no way we can go over on fuel. So we may as well just burn it all now. We're still good on tyres with Carlos. Energy's not great, but oh no, the audio glitches are completely gone. Completely gone since F122. F122 was the worst game of all time. Not just F1 game. Anytime I tried playing F1 online, the audio would cut. Like, I don't even want to recreate what I had to listen to. but it would cut in and out like 10 times a second. It was just cutting, and it would cut like the force feedback in my controller, so I couldn't feel vibrations, so I couldn't feel the track. So there's literally videos on my TikTok page of me just like letting people through because I can't feel anything. So I'm like, I don't want to put the throttle down because I can't feel traction. I don't want to spin into them. I'm about to go over the cost cap as Williams. It's definitely season 1, man. How have you managed to go over the cost cap already? I'm actually a little scared about the cost cap because last game I went over it once, didn't really give me a punishment. This game, I think it's going to be easier to go over the cost cap, and I also don't know if the punishments are going to be more severe. They probably should be. What I noticed though last game, if you pushed heavy on fuel, that would also wear out your tyres. Logan is on his 6th engine and 8th gearbox. That's on you. I'm sorry, that's on you. There's no way you should be using 6 engines and 8 gearboxes. No way you should be using that many. Use worn parts. You do not need to be using that many fucking gearboxes. Are you trying to win every race with Williams? You need to set your standards way lower and accept, I'm in a Williams, I'm going to finish 19th and 20th. Albon might finish good every so often. He makes them from crashing. You might be better just sacking Sargent. Because he's not helping, is he? Every other one was 0%. OJ, if you're, I actually need to see this.
We are losing time, guys.
OJ, join our Discord and in photos, put the image of your engines and your gearboxes. I simply need to see this. Like, I need to see this. Like, there's no way. You have to be lying. I've never done that before. Had that many engines. I have had some saves glitch on me. Where I had an Aston Martin save once. Where I was doing Brazil Grand Prix. Doing the Brazil Grand Prix, and I had no more parts left after Brazil. I was like, fine. And Vettel crashed out on the in Brazil, and I didn't have enough time to manufacture parts for the last Grand Prix, so I was stuck and couldn't advance on. And that save was broken because I couldn't advance on. I'm still being sent with him, giving him 20% of your hours. You should be, because if he keeps crashing, he's just losing you money, and you're not gaining any points from him or anything. You know, you're not gaining from having him. Make him suffer with the shit gearboxes and ERS.
So at the moment you are E1.
Sainz is now catching Russell though. Sainz is catching Russell. Russell's on mediums. But Sainz could get up to P5 here. The hards are starting to come in to their window. Hards might be good. Albon has got every point so far. That's exactly like real life. Also, how do you know about the new tyre temps in F123? Well, they're way better than last game, because last game, if you were at Hungary and you went over 100 degrees, you physically couldn't drive the car. It was way quicker to, once you hit 100 degrees, to like immediately pit, because you'd hit 100 degrees and just spin at Hungary. Like, it was undrivable. Once you hit 100 degrees, you had to pit. Whereas this game, tyres are great in F123. The tyre temps are different, and each tyre makes the surface similar. each tire on the surface matters so much more. I'm getting Theo Porcher in. The tires just feel so much better than last game. Last game they were horrible. Sainz is now in the DRS of Russell. I think, to be realistic, I would have kept Logan Sargent, but after a while he just gets annoying, like, because I know what it's like to drive with a driver with bad smoothness and control, and they're the two most important stats on this game. That's why I have all my drivers on wet tires training, I believe it is, because that improves their smoothness and control, and those are the two most important things because they help reduce in practice. I haven't had a driver crash. I've probably had a driver crash in practice once. I sim every practice session. Where was I? What was I talking about? It's escaped my brain. Every single crash is in retirement as well. Please someone remind me what point I was on. Where was I? I've forgotten. Someone in the chat's gonna have to remind me what I was talking about. Tires in F123. I know I talked about Hungary, but then I don't remember what tangent I went on after that. I don't remember where I was after Hungary. Practice. I mean... Gene, we probably are doing another race after this. Because usually at 5 AM I get off. And it is 3:20. And we're gonna now... We'll see how Sainz is looking for confidence. Gene. OJ. Smoothness and control are the two most important stats. That's what we're getting at, because it helps your drivers make as least mistakes as possible. So Logan Sargent's smoothness and control probably awful. OJ, the complete game release in half an hour, right? Oh yeah, I forgot I have the oh, there's people complaining in the Discord about me whenever I was not present. Yeah, the normal edition, I forgot about the fucking special edition. It should, is it out? I don't know when it's out. But yeah. Oh wait, thank everyone in the chat, thank Gene, because we've got Carlos's confidence back up again. He was feeling a little vulnerable.
Might be a chance.
And he's now going to make this overtake on Russell. The hards have actually come into their stride. The hards are actually good. Just onto the restart, they were awful. If we had defended better off the start, we'd have been good. Never mind, he's still behind Russell. You had the DRS signs, come on. Just... I know I forgot to give you ERS, but please, just disappear. Okay, we're gonna harvest.
Charge button on.
Okay, now he's ahead. What is going on, Carlos? Please pick a side. Either be in front of him or behind him. Leclerc's still leading. It's hilarious how I've cared more about Sainz this race, who is literally unimportant, because it could be our first win of the season with Leclerc. Oh, he's out of fucking ERS.
Copy. Charge button on.
Also, I must say, before I dip, I have tyre strategies, temps, fuel loads for each race before the lobby opens. Ultra, before you go, what we could do is we could maybe create a Discord channel where you could maybe hand that advice out to everyone. Although, if you want to keep it a secret between me and you, that's also very good. Personally today, in Silverstone, I was going to do a soft medium, and then I obviously desynced massively.
Sorry guys.
If anyone here is watching, don't watch my stream from earlier. I was doing the league earlier, and I got desynced from the lobby, and it is the worst desync I've ever seen in my life. Just at no point was I on track with like any other human. Everyone was just like not where they're supposed to be. The desync was the worst I've ever seen it. I thought soft medium was possible too, but they were under the temperature so much. Under temperature? I didn't know being under temperature was possible in F1 games. I'll have a look when I get the chance, OJ. Maybe after this race we're going to take a little tea break and a Discord reading break or something. I don't know, words. Words are words. Science is still good on tires. My pressures were around middle and they were often at the bottom of the temperature band. Well, Ultra, you know way more about tires than me, and I'm usually hard on my tires, so I don't think mine would be cold at any point.
Keep going.
I feel like mine would be too hot. So the fact you're saying yours are cold, I'm like, maybe they'd be in the perfect window for me because I'm so harsh on my tires. 5 engines or 6 or 7 gearboxes. I've had some bad seasons before, but I don't know if I've ever gone to 7 gearboxes. Maybe I might have. I might have gone to 7 gearboxes one season before. Where like people kept getting crashed into. Well, Ultra, you're smoother than me. Jesus! It's happened again. I've been distracted and Verstappen's decided to dip. Why do I keep watching Sainz? Anyway, Ultra, if you're going to bed, thank you for dropping by, and thank you for all your help with the league, and I hope you sleep well. But I'll not hold you for much longer, because I'll be up for at least another hour, I'd say.
And charge button off.
Carlos
Copy.
has been harvesting and somehow has fallen out of DRS from Russell. Wow. Speak to you then. Oh, Jesus. Forgot I was doing that. So, Gene, if you're in the chat... Oh, it does! If you make an overtake while you have overtake aggression low, it ups your... Oh, overtaken though? Oh, now I see. So it constantly adjusts throughout. Carlos is going to have to get in DRS again just so that we can battle. But we're still heavy on fuel with Charles. Very heavy. And Sainz now should be in DRS, so we can back off ERS, don't need to use any. I'll harvest with Charles.
Charge button on.
Copy.
We will harvest with Carlos now that we've DRS.
Button on to come in. Copy.
How are we in tires? We're still better than Verstappen on tires. Sainz is still good on tires. Okay. Did he get negative confidence for failed overtake?
Charge button off. Charge button off.
Yeah, copy.
That's such a weird animation.
Charge off.
He's like behind them and then he randomly juts out. It's too janky. I will say, visually the overtaking last game was way better because it's just like way too janky on this game. Whereas last game it'd be like dives down the inside, whereas this game it's like you're behind them and then you like jink through their rear tire and then you're all of a sudden side by side. And why are they going side by side through the castle as I'm explaining this? Like, when have you ever seen cars go side by side in the castle? It doesn't happen. Like, what's happening? I think we'll go light on the tires.
Take it easy there.
Copy.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, the strategy was lying to me. Because I hadn't created the strategy properly. Okay. So Charles does not have unlimited life in his tires. We're going to back off on his tire usage a bit. Save some tires so that he can get the overtake on Verstappen done when we need it. Better. Carlos down the main straight with Russell. I feel like they're going to be battling to the end of our P5.
How are we?
Temperatures are going slightly up.
Leclerc needs defensive back on after overtaking Max. Not yet. Doesn't need it. So, a cheat code in F1 Manager for all of you here is pretty much on any track. Your ERS lasts 2 full laps. So if you overtake on the second last lap and just spam your ERS, they will not catch you. Unless you're like on way worse tires or in a way worse car. Red Bull's cars, like, very good and better than Ferrari's, but have been able to stay with him with the DRS. But once it gets to lap 50, I'm going to overtake it with Leclerc and should hopefully show you all what I mean, as in Leclerc will overtake Verstappen and hopefully disappear lap 50. We'll skip on a bit because we kind of know the inevitable now. We just need to make sure that Leclerc stays with Verstappen and Sainz stays with Russell. I need to also harvest a bit on both of them.
And charge button on.
Just make sure.
Keep pushing.
I cannot pass, guys. It's too difficult.
I cannot pass.
Keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
Charge button off.
Use all of your talent. We know you have it.
Okay.
So, thank you for all your advice, Sheen, but as long as Leclerc does not crash and he stays with DRS, I should win this. I won the sprint here. First Ferrari win of the season, but it's a sprint so it doesn't fully count. This will be the first Ferrari win in a Grand Prix, if I can pull it off. Sainz got a little stiffed with the safety car.
6 laps to go.
If there was another safety car, he could definitely go on the softs, but I don't think there's going to be another safety car. got any upgrades yet? Yeah, I've got a couple in. I've got loads of upgrades, but I don't actually think they do much because
Try your best.
what I talked about earlier was early on in the game you probably don't even want to design new parts. You probably just want to upgrade your facilities because you won't be making that much of a difference. But if you upgrade your facilities first, and then once your facilities are very good, then you start designing new things, and it'll make a massive difference in comparison to other teams. So I'm going to trial that. All I'm doing is research, and then outside of research, I'm going to be upgrading facilities. And research, I don't know if it does anything. Last game I didn't know if it did anything. I couldn't tell. And this game, I don't know if I'll be able to tell either. I wish there was a way of telling, like, this is what your research did,
And 5 laps
so
to
that
go.
I'd be like, okay, now I know what my research does. Let's harvest with Carlos. Leclug. I'm still unsure on research. I'm like, I don't know
How many laps to go?
fully what impact it has.
4 laps to go.
My Williams is a rocket ship, Mr. Hank. Well, in real life, Williams is a rocket ship, but,
Copy.
you know, the problem is... can it turn in the fucking corners? So now we're 3 laps to go. Whenever we're on the penultimate lap, that is when we go. Held Perez back for 10 laps. That's pretty impressive, because I would struggle Perez right now. If I was not holding on to DRS with Verstappen, I would be in the clutches of Perez for sure,
3 laps.
or Alonso.
Yeah, copy.
Right, we're on lap 49. What we want to do is we want to Baja hack off. We want to let Verstappen through. And we want to do the same with Sainz. We want to let them through. Let you do your thing. Wow, I've been pushing with Sainz the entire time. I forgot about that.
And we need to increase lift and
Sorry, Gene. Sorry, almighty Gene. I forgot. I was pushing flat out with Sainz for overtakes and defending. But Gene, I will give you some advice before you leave.
Continue. Keep going.
Russell's not even overtaking him. Please, overtake him. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to neutral. We'll push flat out.
Charge button off.
He's just not even overtaking Sainz. Okay.
And
We're
look
just-
after tires in the ice pit. Copy.
We're worried more about Charles. Sainz,
Charge button on.
fend for yourself.
Yeah.
Now, we want to stay back this DRS zone, and we want to get him on the following DRS zone. Yellow flag! No! Wrong time! Do not be a safety car.
Single yellow.
Single yellow. Bottas crashed turn 2. 15th all by himself. Just drove into the wall. Right. Anyway.
So there was a crash.
So there was a
Look out
crash.
for debris.
I keep accidentally turning that on. But we're gonna back off and fuel, harvest. Back off and thing. Do not overtake
Try to increase
Charles.
LICO.
Yeah, go.
Increase LICO. Charles,
We need to
you better
save
back out
tires
of
at
this.
high speed.
Charles, back out, back out, back out, back out, back out, back
And we
out.
need some lift
Charles,
off.
you're an idiot. You're an idiot, Charles. Is he an idiot? I don't know where the detection point is.
Then it will be 2 laps.
Copy.
Does he have DRS? He doesn't have DRS. He's an idiot. He's a full-on idiot.
Energies are good.
Yeah, copy that.
Where is
We'll
Science?
get there.
He's there. Why is Russell still not past him? What the fuck? I was like letting him through. What the fuck?
No lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
And with Charles, I was like low aggression. I did not want him to go for the move. Okay, both. Alright, Sainz has now got
Keep pushing.
Russell's got past him. Perfect.
Less lift off.
List Leico. Both drivers are on that. We just need to not overtake at turn 1 because that'll sabotage everything, Charles. Please do not overtake at turn 1. We're gonna back out early. We're gonna back out very early.
And we need lift and coast.
Copy that.
Because I do not want to get him. Carlo or Charles, please do not send it. Please do not send it. I have you on low overtaker regression. Please, I know more. Avoid high risk curbs. How do I tell him to not send it? How is Sainz fallen out of DRS in such little time?
Pressure on it.
Who knows? Carlos just needs to go for it now because he's completely fucked it for the team. I don't know how he lost it. What the hell? Anyway, do not send it round the outside. Do not. Do not. Do not. Okay, perfect.
Last lap. Last lap.
Here we go. Here we go. Hi, hi. He is now behind where he needs to be. All he needs to do is complete the overtake, which he should have did last lap. You did not fail the overtake. You have it now. Sainz has now fucked P5, but he's gonna finish the race, I guess.
You are doing a good job. Keep it like this.
But we're on board with Charles. Could be Ferrari's first win of the season after their sprint win. And if I've played my cards correctly, it will be. Sainz is now inside DRS, but he's missed the overtaking opportunity. Come on, Charles. Charles is now outside a second. Come on, Charlie. What does the battle assist do? I don't know what it does. Don't know what the battle assist does. Come on, Charles. Could it be Ferrari's first win of the season? He's over a second out from Verstappen. Sainz is right up Russell's ass. But Charles Leclerc onto the main straight. Sponsored by the Crypto.com. Leclerc wins in Baku!
And P1.
And now Sainz is on the back of Russell. Can he get him at the line?
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
Turn the DRS on. Sainz is fucking it. Anyway, back to the happy place. Leclerc wins!
P6.
But if everyone was watching there, you seen the strategy was just follow Verstappen. Do not let him escape DRS. If he had escaped DRS, that would have been it. I would have not had the pace to stay with him. Sainz just fucked it. We're not going to talk about him. But Leclerc gets the first win for Ferrari. Alonso and Perez were neck and neck at the line. 800ths at the line. Norris was 900ths at the line from Magnussen. And then Sainz was a 10th. He was, right. Anyway,
Now isn't that the kind of drive we love to see from Charles Leclerc?
That was a really well-executed race, I thought. Major credit to
You
the
did
driver
anything
and the
but
pit
win on
wall
a...
and the whole team for that win.
What? You did anything but win on a glitch in
Innovation there
Q3,
as
but...
the driver regroups with a team that works so
Yeah,
hard
I mean,
to see this moment.
I exploited a glitch in the game.
And the Monegasque driver certainly proved his worth with a terrific drive.
Leclerc with a W. Perez is livid.
That gives them their
Perez
first
is
win
like,
of the
I am the
season,
street
and it
king.
was
This is
really
impossible.
well-deserved.
You cannot take my title.
And before they get back to work, I think it's time to cool off here in Azerbaijan.
Great win for Ferrari. You got Poland or Williams? Right.
As far as Ferrari are concerned, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling after that race?
They'll be absolutely
Extreme
delighted
circumstances
to have
like
picked up
wet,
the win
OJ.
here. What a great outcome that is for the team.
Well, everybody,
I wonder, can I look at the qualifying till I show all of you at the stream? Qualifying. Does anyone know where I would look at qualifying for fucking Sergeant Crashed? Red flag. Well, it helped. Does anyone know where I can find the qualifying times? Because... What? There's a fastest pit stop competition? And of course, Ferrari's 9th. Since when has this been a competition? And why are Ferrari, like... Of course Ferrari are 9th in the fucking fastest pit stop competition. Anyway. Fastest pit stops, right. Why is this even a thing? Oh, I forgot. One thing I do in F1 managers, I do not give any drivers bonuses. I will pay them more to not have a bonus. Because when your team is clicking, you're wasting so much money because you're spending so much on them. And we're spending 300k a week just on them finishing where they should be. You know, because they're asked to finish like P6 and P7 there, it said. Is this another period? One second. One thing I have noticed is I think there's more aerodynamic testing part development things, blah 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 blah. I'm pretty sure there's more. Car inspection part results. Everyone's passed. Huzzah! Oh, that's cool. There's an F2 update. Frederick Veste, Bashong, and Porcher. And how easily can I switch powertrain? Alright. Eilish. I don't know how to pronounce your Twitch, but great having you. Because if you were from Ireland, you'd be Eilish. But, you know. How easily can I switch powertrain? You can only switch powertrain at the beginning of every season. pick the Red Bull one. There's your answer. Whenever you're a customer, pick the Red Bull one. Don't need to pick anyone else. That was wait before you do that. Actually, that was the thing in last game because it was cheaper than Ferrari and better than Ferrari. Whereas this game it could be more expensive. This game it could be where Ferrari's cheaper. So depending on price, if Ferrari's or if it, there you go. If Red Bull's cheaper, then pick Red Bull. Because that's just what I did with McLaren last year, and it was easy because they had the best engine and it was cheaper than Ferrari. You know, there's no point going with any other team. But yeah, there's another thingy period. But for all of you who are still in the chat, thank you for being here. If you would like to follow, I'm not stopping you, you know. No, well, cheeky little follow. But I think at the start of the save, I'm not going to do any designs. I did some earlier, but I actually don't think I'm going to get much benefit from them because I'm going to wait until my facilities are upgraded to actually do designs. You know. And I feel like investing my money elsewhere might be better into facilities. Let's see here. What could I ask them to work on? Pit stop errors is very Ferrari. I can imagine so. Logie Sarge, there's a whole Logie Sarge facility being like, here's all the spare parts we need for Logie Sarge. I wanted to replace Lord Mackey's because in real life he has been replaced, but his replacement is not in the game, I don't think. So towards the end of the season we're going to see if I've struggled a lot with the designs. I just know I'm not going to win the World Championship. Finish second above. That might be tough because it's my first season and Ferrari are shit. Anyone be better than Logie? Like, come on, Mick definitely. May also be susceptible to crashing, but don't tell anyone. Now, for those of you who weren't here earlier, I'm going to show you a glitch slash cheat that isn't really a cheat, but it's just an exploitation of them making the game so poorly. And that's not like being mean, it's genuinely a massive hole they need to fill. We just seen it in Baku qualifying where Leclerc was on pole by 1.2 seconds, and the reason for that being was because before they start their flying lap, they slow down on the straight they're going and then go at the last second. I don't do setups at all. You just seen me win in Baku. You don't need to look at setups ever.
We're moving on now.
You don't need them if you want to put more effort into setups, but like unless you're winning more than me, Like if you're winning like, I don't know, you can't really win more than me because I win a lot. Like, if you're saying I could win in my first season, but on last game, I won like 14 seasons in a row, so it didn't matter at all. Oh, I put the wrong fucking car parts on. Anyway, we're just gonna do Miami with bad car parks. Anyway, Leclerc, go out. We're on worn car parks, but anyway. Now we're gonna see, do we get a clean lap first of all, and do they slow on the main straight before starting their lap? Yes. For this to work, yep, they're slowing. You take manual control before the final corner
And track is clear.
and just go flat out on their lap,
Maybe charge button off.
and that's
last
it.
corner.
Although Miami, it seems they don't slow down as much, whereas Baku, it was blatant because they only started going like 100 meters
Find
before the line,
negative on the dash.
you know? But like, you want to let the AI control them until right before the final corner, and then you want to push flat out, and they'll be quicker than everyone. I'm just gonna sim through Q1 because we're gonna make it past Q1. Yikes. Anyway, we got through Q1, blah blah blah. Anyway, so I'll just show you in Q2 on used tires that Sainz and Leclerc probably should be P1 and P2 here, because we're on used tires, and even though Red Bull are clearly better, simply from pushing out of the final corner, can this be achieved? God, please just let me get the onboard. Who's out first? Leclerc. Here we go. Manual control. And then before you even brake, because you want all of the power out of the corner.
And tires are good to push.
Yeah, careful.
And then we're gonna go sim. Although there's gonna be people blocking laps here.
Keep pushing.
Hi Dan, I'm from Ireland. Also known as the dreaded north of that area, but we'll not mention that. No blocking laps. Naughty. There's a bit of a block lap there for Sainz. Sainz's time is not going to be great. Gasly, get out of the fucking way! Okay, Gasly, get out of the way. Just about. It might not be pole because there's so many people got in the way in Q2, but in Q1 there won't be that issue, or in Q3 I mean. Oh, I should probably tell them to chillax.
Okay, copy.
Charge on.
Leclerc got a purple first there by accident. Now there was a glitch on last game where sometimes instead of boxing like Leclerc and Sainz just did, they would just go past the pit lane and run out of fuel and retire. And it was the most infuriating thing ever. But yeah, we're through. I don't even need to go out again. Um, 85 the whole time unless it's fucking scorching. I don't really have an issue with tire warming. I don't think. Usually when I look at the tires, they're too hot. The lady who plays Susan Kenny in Neighbours, she comes from Carrickfergus originally. I had a friend from Carrickfergus called Chloe. Do you know her? When that glitch was at its height, I'm pretty sure I started putting a bit more fuel in. I would just quit out and do qualifying again because that's absolute bullshit. The fact your driver would just drive past the pits and run out of fuel. I would just be like, no, I'm not accepting that because that is stupid. But we've loads of tyres, we don't have a sprint weekend, so we can just use 2 sets in this quali of fresh softs. Have you seen F1 at Silverstone before? I actually have. I went to 2021 and we got to see, we were sat at, or we weren't sat, we were stood in the scorching sun. It was so fucking hot. And we were stood burning, like, I was wearing shorts and the back of my calves were so burnt that I put trousers back on again just to stop being burnt, even though my legs were absolutely sweating. But we were stood at the exit of Maggots and Beckett's, and I seen in the distance just a dust cloud after lap 1, and then looked at the big screen and Max Verstappen got absolutely killed. And I was like, well, I've come all this way and not seen Max Verstappen race. I wonder who killed him. But who appeared over the hill was a Ferrari driver. And you know what's funny is at Silverstone that year, Ferrari were not good, and I seen literally one other person wearing Ferrari gear. And then 2022, complete flip, everyone's wearing Ferrari because Ferrari are good again. But in 2021, it was me and I seen one other guy. And if Leclerc had have won, I was waiting like, the camera's gonna cut to me, the one Ferrari fan in the stands. They're gonna cut to me and I'm like, Leclerc, because I had the L Leclerc shirt on. I was wearing it in the last stream. This is a new jersey, but I was gonna wear it. Anyway, while I ramble on, we'll let Leclerc and Sainz go out in their laps. But genuinely, but Silverstone was so good, and I went to Spa in 2022, and this time I got to see too much of Max. Because he fucking beat everyone by 20 seconds and just kept seeing him go past him like, this is depressing. And he came from 14th on the grid. I was just like, this man is ridiculous. He's too good. Someone needs to stop this man. But anyway, we're out ahead of everyone. And we're gonna get, I accidentally skipped on. We're just gonna let it happen. We'll fix it next run, but this is true pace. I want everyone to look. This is true pace. Leclerc, for whatever reason, is pole on true pace. People say it's all the car, but it's really not. Yeah, if you look at the difference between Verstappen and Perez, Perez is not no scrub. He is not a scrub. Verstappen has demolished him. The closest track to me, Clegs. Cleggs is the person who rated my stream. Thank you, oh Lord Cleggs. And he's from New Zealand. And we're now campaigning for a New Zealand Grand Prix, so the Cleggs
Stop in front
does
of
not
the
have to fly. Hashtag put in the chat. Hashtag get Cleggs a New Zealand track or something. That's a long hashtag. I don't really know if it's going to catch on. But anyway, Cleggs, now that you're here, I think Ireland doesn't have one either. Cleggs, now that you're here, I'm about to show you a glitch that you can get your AlphaTauris on pole with. Watch this. Now, what I'm going to do is, this works on, I'm pretty sure, every track this game, because every track so far I've seen does it. Let's wait for all the drivers to come in so we can get a good tow, if need be. Actually, we don't want a tow. We want open air. I still don't think that the Williams get there. Melbourne is the nearest circuit to Cleggs. Yep. Okay, are these drivers gonna come in? We're actually gonna go. Don't abuse glitches. You bet your ass I'm gonna. Any game that has glitches, I'm going to abuse. Because it's not really a glitch, it's just a complete flaw in the game. But anyway. Look at this. I'm gonna have to let Perez go for a bit. Because he's gonna probably block my lap if I don't do this. I don't abuse them, I ain't telling you to. Cleggs, after you see this, you're gonna want to abuse it because it's so stupid. Alright, everyone, listen close, listen close, listen close. No. We did this first stint al natural. And if you look at the map, all the way over there, all the drivers, once they get onto the main straight, slow down and try and warm up their tyres, when what they should be actually doing is, once they get to the final corner, they should floor it out of the final corner. And they do this on every track, where they do not floor it out of the final corner. So I'm pretty sure you can get pole in any car at tracks like Baku, because they're so slow behind. Watch this with Leclerc and Verstappen. They're going to be, or with Leclerc and Sainz.
So increase pushing status.
So, Leclerc is currently a 10th ahead, and Sainz is currently 2 tenths behind. Now, Red Bull by far and away have the best car, so they should be easily on pole. But because I push out of the final corner, we will see what happens. We're down the straight of the third sector, the cars are slow for some reason. I don't know what that is. But we did last race at Baku, and Leclerc was on pole 1.2 seconds ahead because all the other drivers would only accelerate 100 meters from the line instead of out of the final corner like you're supposed to. So we're just gonna sim on, blah 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 blah, get to the final corner. I've still not pressed anything this whole time, they've all been just pushing. Leclerc in front, Perez almost caught him, but look at the jump now. 4 tenths, Sainz up to P2, clear of the field. And this is in Miami, where there's a very short straight, where you don't actually get the benefit from this glitch as much.
Yeah.
But I should not be getting a 1-2 in Ferrari, as much as I would like to say I could. But I should not be getting it. But because of this glitch, because the drivers should be pushing out of the final corner, and they're not. And that's all it is. So, literally, no matter what car you're in, you should be getting probably pole in tracks like Baku, ones with really long straights, where you can push out of the final corner where the AI isn't. after this stream, I'm gonna clip it and send it to the
The
devs.
time has almost come
And,
for our drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel.
Hopefully,
Race day has arrived.
hopefully the devs fix it because it's
The
too
Miami Grand
stupid.
Prix arrived onto the calendar in 2022
And
with
Cleggs,
much
I
fanfare.
wouldn't normally
And F1
do
history
it,
is still
but
very much being written here.
it's so annoying
Drivers
to
have
see
take chances around
people
the
at a
street
track
circuit
like
and
Baku
hope those chances turn into
slowing
victory.
down in the straight before the
We've
start of
been
the
having
lap.
sunny
It's
weather
like,
here today,
why
but
are
there
you not
some
going?
clouds looming that
It's-
might
it's-
complicate things for teams
It's
further down the
visually
line.
insulting, which is why I must exploit the
Autodrome is ready for
glitch.
some serious action
If it was
today
just like
here at
a
the Miami
cheat,
Grand
I would
Prix.
not do it, but it's just such a fundamental flaw where it's like, I have to. The only reason I would not exploit this flaw is if one, they fixed it, or two, my team got so good I didn't need to. But like, I could win the championship now simply because my qualifyings will be so good because of this glitch. But Miami is going to be our final race. X Ruaz, the braking zone is messed up. I'm pretty sure loads of braking zones are messed up. X Ruaz, if you do not want me to grass it up, I'm gonna grass it up. You have a window between when they fix it to get your qualifyings in if you want the benefits of this, because the game's too broken. I don't want to play a game if it's this broken, you know. I wouldn't want to play it for that long if I could just cheese every qualifying easily. Like at Bahrain, they slow down. I'm letting you know now. I'm going to grass, so you're gonna have to pay me to make me not grass, and it's gonna have to be a very tempting offer to me not grass this, because this is game breaking. Look, actually, does only use euros. Well, as I mentioned before, I'm from the dreaded north, so I actually use pounds. Yep, dreaded. That place, we don't talk about that place. It's like in Game of Thrones when they say don't go north. It is a scary place.
57 laps await our competitors here in
Right.
Miami. So may the best
Everyone
driver
watching,
win.
this is going to be the final race of
I
the stream.
suspect that we'll all be closely following
If you
Charles
haven't already,
Leclerc in
please
this
follow.
one.
They're all
It'll
good
help me,
and
I
it's
don't know,
well-deserved.
do jumping jacks.
Looking forward to seeing what they can do.
And it'll be
I don't really know
exciting to see just what will happen here
I haven't
today.
done jumping jacks in years.
And this is it, the Miami Grand Prix.
I added the ability to donate to my Twitch channel, but I don't think it worked, so I need to fix that.
Lights out, and away we go.
Leclerc, good getaway. Sainz, good getaway. Sainz battling with Leclerc. Now let's lift off because we're not going to get away. Alright, all the best, Cleggs.
Baseline for performance. All good.
Thank you for the raid again before you leave. Everyone say thank you, Cleggs, on your way out. He is the reason you're here. Some of the time. And also thank Tiamat Marduk, Ben Daly, who's the same person. I just need to see both of them so you both know. And Yarno Atmir, who raided Cleggs today as well. We need big shoutouts to all them three. But thank you for stopping by, Cleggs. And you don't know how you got here. That's what OJ said as well. Anyway, Perez Verstappen's P5? Huh? This is a bit odd. OJ said the glove did not fit. You know, didn't know how it got there. But as you can see, the Red Bulls are so much quicker. Oh, thank you for stopping by, OJ. Ocon's already a second out with that gap. But you can see Perez is just so much quicker than Sainz through here. Here the glove didn't fit, so you must have not put it on. Didn't fit. I'm going to try and stay ahead here with Sainz as best I can.
Hunting time.
Come on, come on, come on. And we're going to... Oh no.
And save you.
Keep pushing, keep pushing,
Okay.
keep pushing, keep pushing. We're going to always defend if we can. And we need to don't attack teammate.
DRS enable.
So at the moment
Sainz,
you are
do
P1.
not let fucking Perez overtake you.
Sainz.
Sainz! I was literally trying to get him to hold fucking DRS and just defend with the DRS. I can't even fucking do that.
We are still in the race, don't worry. More Lyco. Okay.
More Lyco. And now Perez is now going to pressure Leclerc for the entire race. If I had had Sainz there, where Perez is right now, I could have defended the whole race. Could have just blocked the track. But no. Now I have to battle with Perez and make sure he doesn't run away. Ah. And for any of you who are new here, on Thursday I did a stream there where Teammate Marduk rated my channel and I was very happy. But I also said I was getting sick. And I got very sick. And I was in bed all of Friday
Pushing.
and Saturday. I was recovering, and today is Sunday. Yeah. And I'm slightly better now. Back eating again. But more Gene Bobo. The game so far is good, has some flaws. I have spotted a major flaw in qualifying, where if you just take control of your drivers and push out of the final corner, you'll probably be on pole. But other than that, it's pretty good. One flaw is if you're with Williams, Logan Sargent will crash all of the time, which is kind of realistic. It's not really a flaw. The full game is not out. This is like the special version. Apparently the full game is supposed to be out in a couple hours. Now Perez is using his tyres, whereas Leclerc's the DRS on him, so we should be safe. But in qualifying, on pretty much every track, on every main straight, the AI drivers will be like warming their tyres, including your AI drivers if you not take control of them out of the final corner. But if you take control of them before the final corner and they accelerate out of the final corner, they will carry momentum or more momentum than any of the other AA drivers, because they're all fucking weaving on the straight when they're supposed to be pushing. And yeah, you'll probably be on pole no matter what car you're in. And hopefully, I'm gonna try and send this to an F1 manager, Dave. Hopefully, the fact I've got so many viewers here, one of them is watching, and they can see that needs fixed. How are you staying close to the Red Bull? Well, Sainz isn't, because he's shocking. I get gapped by a Haas. In the race, you'll 100% get gapped. The race is a different beast. I can guarantee you a pole, I cannot guarantee you win. The race requires a lot of management. Requires you a lot of being angry at Carlos Sainz because
Race is long.
he's struggling. Leclerc, please don't follow DRS. But yeah. Yeah, if you're in a weak car and you're in pole, it's gonna be just tough, but like, you're gonna be better off, you know, locked up into my rear wing first corner. No way, no way. Gets pole with the Williams and Perez cleans you. Oh, sickener. Absolute sickener. Someone clip this! Verstappen's fallen out of DRS? What? Are we watching this? What? How is Verstappen falling out of DRS? Oh yeah, in a couple corners he's back again, never mind. I don't believe it.
Are you okay? Yeah, I am.
Now this was the 7th corner. Clearly unable to take evasive action. That will have knocked their confidence, I'm sure. And just like that, the hopes of the team start to dwindle.
Verstappen was just like had a wand in his fucking cockpit and he was like, you take the piss out of me, I'll fucking... My front wing is gone. It's destroyed. So is my fucking double podium, Charles. I'm gonna have to do hards.
Safety car. Safety car.
Why did it give me the option to pit him
Positive.
if he was retired?
And look after tire temps.
He's casting a fucking he was driving with one hand and casting a spell with the other.
Focus on tires. Heavy.
Leclerc fucking just smashed the wall out of nowhere. For no reason at all. Yep. Why are all the drivers... So many of the drivers went on hards. There's no way they're going hards at the end. I'm happy with my strategy. There's no way they're going hards at the end, so... I don't even know if hards to the end is possible on this track. Let's have a look. It's just about... Yep. For anyone new to the stream, we've been chatting about shit about Sainz the whole time. He's kind of been a bottle merchant, and now we're relying on him to win / get points for us because Leclerc's fucking bend it. Kind of at the same corner he did in qualifying in Miami. They'll probably pit for sus, but I think my strategy's gonna be quicker. I'm gonna stick with Perez, follow his lead, and win that way. If Perez or if Sainz falls out of Perez's DRS, it's over. I'm going to create a secondary strategy where we're going to put the softs in. Because you never know, Perez might... Oh, right. Verstappen, please no casting spells. If we're doing another lap under safety car, wow. If... How is Carlos's tire temps not coming down? I don't understand that. Yeah. OJ, you may have missed Saudi Arabia whenever... You missed Saudi Arabia when Leclerc and Carlos crashed into turn 1 on lap 50, which is the final lap of the race, battling for a podium. And yeah, neither of them got a podium. Anyway, let's go back onto neutral. Just, you know. Carlos said something about the gloves not fitting or something, I don't know. Carlos, how is Magnussen closer to you than you are to Perez? It's fucking Kevin Magnussen in a Haas. Come on.
Try to
Perez
put
is using the
pressure on it.
tire. Got a pressure. Okay, this is perfect. K-Mag needed to be out of the DRS as possible. He's going to hold up the train behind, which is going to make me and Perez's strategy work. That is what's going to make the strategy work. Why is he back inside the second again? What is happening? Now he's out of the second again. Right, this is perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. K-Mag is going to hold up the whole back. And even better, Gasly's right next to him on the same strategy as us. Never mind. Verstappen's through. Gasly? No. Verstappen's through. I was kind of hoping, because Gasly and K-Mag will have DRS off each other, they'll be both on the mediums and they'll both block Verstappen, but they've let him through immediately. Absolutely immediately. Anyway, Carlos Sainz,
DRS enable, okay.
he's now going to have DRS, as
Yeah,
K-Mag
lap.
is now allowing us 3 seconds up the road. Here, Max is not going to win. He's not going to win. That's going to be Mir Perez, Sainz or Perez. No one else. I'm telling you now, it's not going to happen. Okay, now that we have DRS, we can skip on a bit till later in the race, because...
Help me with tire temperature.
Help me. Sainz should realistically keep his position. Why does Max keep closing up? It's getting scary. I tried your shot and ran out of fuel. Did you push out of the final corner? And then after your lap backed off? Because if you did those two things, then you shouldn't have run out of fuel. Yeah, the delta's coming down, miss, and he's on the hards. Please, someone do something. Okay, I'm gonna push on fuel. I don't want Max getting too close. Don't push in all the laps. That was stupid. No. You literally, you do one run, and you let your AI take control of the car, and then before you get to the final corner, then you push flat out, and you're doing one run. Then you go into the pits after you complete your lap. Also, after you complete your lap, you why is Russell ahead of Verstappen? Anyway, once you complete your lap, you then back off and turn everything down, so you save fuel, ERS, tires, after you've completed your lap. So you should not be running out of fuel in qualifying. Why is Russell catching us? Why is Russell on so much better tires? Help me. Help me. Russell and Verstappen are catching. I don't like it. Mercedes Masterclass. No. We don't do that around here. We don't do that around here. I tell you what though, what is a good idea is, this is a little secret, is that Clegg's rated me and he's just went live, I've seen. And what we're going to do after we finish this race is we're going to raid Clegg's again. So some of you were watching Clegg's earlier, I hope, and you're going to be thrown back over to his stream after this race. So Yeah, X-Raz, you want to keep an eye, see in the bottom right here, you want to keep an eye on tires, fuel, and ERS, and you only want to push full out of the final corner in qualifying. Push full out of the final corner, and once you cross the line, finishing your lap, you then take them all down to minimum. And you're only doing one run. You don't want to do any more than one run. But so far, Sainz is doing good. I'm just worried now the fact that Verstappen and Russell cleared so early that the strategy might not work. We're gonna need Perez to do a Ricciardo. What's a Ricciardo? Oh my god, I have 83 followers now. When did that happen? Thank you all for following. I looked earlier and it was at like 74. I've got like so many more. Anyway, thank you all for following. More F1 Manager to come. I'm going to try and make these streams daily if I can. I got very sick there, so I'm still recovering. But I like to play this game every day, so we'll see what I can do. Go! Go! Go!
Okay, mode push, and you can push.
Sainz has escaped DRS from Perez. Okay, Sainz is right, OJ. Never thought I'd be agreeing with OJ, but OJ's right. OJ was right all along. Free man. But we're now pushing on the tyres, and we're gonna back off once we get out of 2 seconds. Back off on the tyres now. We're still pushing on fuel.
You can slow down.
Free OJ. I think he's free, man. I think you're late to the party. I think he's been free for a while. He actually got locked in prison again because he robbed like a store of some kind. But I'm aware it has nothing to do with O.J. Simpson. I just thought it was hilarious, so I ran with it. I was just like, of course. O.J. But Sainz is doing so well now. The only thing I'm scared of is I don't know. I didn't know the repercussions. So what are we thinking, chat? Medium hard or medium soft? I'm gonna steer to medium soft, because the hards in this game just they're not kind. And if Perez goes on to hards, I will go on to hards too. But currently, I am steering towards softs. Yeah, I'm watching Perez because Perez needs to hold up Verstappen, because once Verstappen gets clear on these hards, he'll probably start to make a dent in my time, because I'm on old mediums now. And yeah. Perez is making time on me somehow. Is he pushing now? I think he's pushing now. I'm gonna push as well.
And you can push.
Okay.
Is he pushing for this pit window? He is. I'm gonna push a little. Just match his pace. Match Perez's pace. Push on the tyre. If Perez wants to go in, we can overcut him. I think we have enough time to. And if he wants to stay out longer, that is also an option, although it's looking worse and worse as time progresses. We're really gonna have to extend the medium stint if we want to go into the softs. I think the main thing we're hoping for at the moment is for Perez to have a bad time of it now. I think we'll win. I think the fact Verstappen's got through now isn't that bad. I feel like we can pit for the softs later and catch him. Maybe. But I'm just going to try and extend this stint as long as possible, get onto the softs. See how that goes. Safety car! Fanula! Well, there's my strategy gone. Ah, couldn't go on the softs, had to go on the hards. Hooray!
Safety car deployed.
Pierre Gasly! How does one crash there? Yeah, Verstappen's probably gonna go mediums and I'm gonna cry. What's your delta? What's your delta? Yeah, he's going to mediums. Fuck's sake.
Copy that.
I'm gonna have to physically put up a brick wall behind me. A double stacking was held. Softs? Sorry. I was so surprised he went on softs I choked. Softs? What? Let's see if we went from softs. Why is softs now doable? Well, no, it's not. Yeah, it's softs. That's crazy. This time it's no softs. Okay, I actually can't pronounce the word. What the fuck? Or if you're listening, it's softs with a T, not sauce. If everyone's on softs, I'm gonna cry. No, they're not. Verstappen's an idiot, and so is Alonso. Unless they think they can do like a soft from here and pull my pants down. I never thought I couldn't pronounce the word soft. I think I can pronounce softs, like, well, whenever my nose is not blocked. But when it's blocked, it sounds like sauce. Sauce. Oh, I've just seen in the chat, Holland followed me an hour ago. Not the real Holland, but cool for Holland. Let follow us. Yeah, Sainz against Verstappen on the softs. Not a lot he can do. I'm gonna put that down to see if there's any like confidence boosts. Just being at the front. How can I be sure about what? The Aston Martin safety car sounds so much better, hey? Wow. I've never been able to hear it before, but wow, it sounds good. How can you be sure? It's not the real Holland. It's not the real Holland. It's just a dude called Holland, or who's a Holland fan, for sure, but... Let's click on him. And, is there a way I can click on his profile? Now, if he has, like, loads of followers, then I'll be like, oh my god, it's the real Holland. Erling Haaland is following me. What the fuck? But if we look at this guy's page, the Haaland guy's 1 follower, so he's not Erling Haaland. Unless Erling Haaland has an account, I don't know. But what I'm gonna do while we wait, I'm gonna shout out our followers. We got Drew, Ruaz, Lucats, Dads, right? Haaland, Etchelring, or I feel like there's a right way to pronounce that. Altering. Safety car's ending.
It could be this lap. Stand by. Prepare for the restart.
Sharpie?
Copy.
Sharpie? Yes, I do play FM, if I click this. Oh god. Before we get restarted, FM is open right here. My starting right wing just done his cruciate. I don't know what to do. I need to sign a right wing. So yes, I do play FM. And I actually have it up here, but I actually haven't been touching it because this has been enjoyable.
Safety car is entering the pits.
Right. All with me now. We're going to push flat out. Sainz, you need to defend for your life against Verstappen to use his tyres. Now, if Verstappen gets me into turn 1, I'm going to cry. OJ, I'm in 2046 with Rotherham. And we have won the Champions League in the Prem several times. Come on, Sainz. Any manager game I play the balls out of, the F1 manager, I was 2038 at the end. Sainz, hold on for dear life. Don't let him through. I will tell you what, on last game it was easier to defend. This game it's just like futile. Like, yeah, it's so much harder to defend. Bullied by Verstappen indeed. Okay, OJ, hope you sleep well in your cell. Have a good one. I'm gonna have to push flat out here on the hards, but oh my god, he's losing so much time. Paris is right up my ass. And Verstappen is gone. I'm pushing on your ass and it's not gonna help. Jesus, Verstappen is just gone. Wow. Like, I'm pushing flat out. Verstappen's gone. Some on the hard tires. Not again. Wah.
There is a crash.
Another safety car. Imagine winning. Who wants to win? What kind of weirdo wants to win? Do we go on the softs? 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 See, the thing is, the safety car was just out, so whenever we put on the softs, we will be at the back. Jason, Nick says, don't box. You lose track position, that's what I was thinking as well. But the hard runners, see, the hard runners are all going to be going to the end. So,
And there's been quite a crash.
I think the medium runners, soft runners will be pitting again. I think Hulkenberg will stay out actually, so but the soft runners will be pitting again, but the hard runners will be too difficult to get through. Okay.
And clearly they're not what...
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out because I do not want to
Safety
lose
car.
track position, and also the softs would be a stretch.
Copy that.
But I'm also
Focus on
terrified
tires.
of people going on softs now. Because if Verstappen goes on softs again, I'm gonna cry.
Big shunt for him.
Watch out for debris.
See,
Okay.
see,
Yeah, all okay.
I want to stay out, but if everyone pits, then I am bunjangled. Like, I am so screwed. We're adding another strategy. We're adding the inters. Okay, we don't have any mediums, never mind, we're not adding another strategy. The inters are not the way to go. Oh, what do I want to do? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna stay out. I'm gonna wait to see what Perez does, and if I can time it enough. If Perez is going in, I'm going in. Or if Verstappen. Verstappen's not going in. Is Perez going in? Perez is not going in. We're staying out. Only a couple people at the back going in. How is Logan Sargent? Oh wait, he crashed with Sonoda. Wait, Hamilton was out both races in Baku, and he was out in Miami as well. Hamilton's having a bad time of it. Hey, there was someone earlier mentioned Hamilton keeps binning it in their save, and he's been binning it in my save as well. I wonder if Hamilton glitched. Something I have noticed is the safety cars stay out longer, which I kind of like. It allows me to extend my stints.
Safety car in this lap.
So Verstappen
Focus on the restart.
has
Copy.
helped his tyre a little bit, but I don't think it can go to the end. Carlos, stop losing fucking positions! It's fucking George Russell. Oh, overtake him. Carlos.
Time.
Oh, you are the restart. Can't say that word. You're really bad at restarts. Is what I'm trying to say.
But I leave it to you to judge the risk. Copy.
Just every restart, every start is so bad. I mean, I need to improve his reactions, but it's gonna take a while. And he's now so far off Russell, and Russell's gonna lose out to Perez, and Perez is gonna lose out to Verstappen. God, this is bad. If Sainz had just held position, this would have been fine. But he's now lost out to Russell. Wow. Carlos. What's happening? Carlos? Come on. DRS is now enabled, you need to now get inside the second. Carlos, please. He's now at least outside a second from Alonso, but Alonso's now in the softs, so that's scary.
No DRS. No
Oh
DRS.
my god, oh mein Gott,
Yeah.
wunderschön! Verstappen tires are, yes. Verstappen's not going to the end. And fucking neither are we. Huh? Jesus Christ.
Charge button on.
Carlos, where is your traction? Where can I find it? That was such a bad exit out of the final corner.
This guy, come on.
What is wrong with Alonso? You're the problem. You just needed to not lose out to Russell, and you did. I know you're harvesting, but you need to stay. They're not fresh softs. They're going off. You need to stay inside the second. Does anyone use top up? I feel like it just doesn't do anything. Like, it's as slow as harvest and regains, not as quick as harvest, obviously. How have you got DRS on a straight?
Okay.
I understand you're harvesting battery, but how have you still lost time? I like to harvest when I have DRS, so it's like the DRS is pulling me along while I charge the battery. But Sainz just struggles. Can't do it. Oh my god, I tried lifting off the tires for a millisecond. Wow. 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 I literally need to be pushing all out in the hards. Because if you start harvesting in the corners, then you lose out on the exit of corners, because drivers use energy. Where you use your battery is under acceleration. So out of the exit of corners is where you're suffering, which is why you don't want to be harvesting in corners. You know? Alright. It is almost 5 AM. So I'm going to need to speed this along a little bit. Wow. And we're just going to hope Sainz can stay along with him. We've still got so many laps to go. We've got 17 laps to go. And I'm getting hungry. And I need bed buys.
Big Ash there.
Please, no. I can't deal with another safety car. Just don't be a safety car. Just don't be a safety car. Good. Okay, Alonso's tires are now gone. Verstappen's tires are now relatively gone. There's 15 laps to go, so they're going to need fresh softs soon. I'm going to now lunge off the back of Alonso here and get Russell.
Try to put pressure on him.
See how Alonso's gap is nearly a second? This is when you want to go for a move. Is you want to use the DRS you have off Alonso
Try your best.
and latch onto the back of Russell. Because you see Alonso doesn't have DRS. And now that I'm side by side, hopefully should get this move. It's going to be a struggle though. using all of the battery,
DRS,
and we're out of
disable,
battery,
DRS,
and it didn't work.
disable.
It didn't work. Never mind.
Okay.
But you get the idea. We were supposed to make it work, but it didn't work. It didn't work.
And child button on. Copy.
But you understand in principle, like, you know, if we had Leclerc here, the demonstration would have worked. Yeah, but it's science.
And child button off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now that that has failed, we just kind of need to tuck behind these and wait for Alonso to pit. Perez is now catching Verstappen, which is where we could have been, Sainz, if you hadn't lost it to Russell on the restart. We're now 6 seconds down the road when we could have been battling for the lead here. And now Russell's lost out to Alonso, who's 36% softs. What? Now, normally I would lunge under the back of Alonso here, but Alonso's tyres are gone. So he's going to have to pit. Like, gonna have to.
Child off. Copy.
Oh my god, I'm gonna need a push. Perez is on 100% winning, just letting you know now. Sainz needs to push so hard just to be in DRS. Wow. Verstappen's gonna need to pull a late safety car or something. If there's a late safety car, I have to go in for softs. Just have to. I can't do another restart with Sainz.
Child button on.
Push on fuel.
Copy. Copy.
He's being blocked. So we'll just tuck him behind
Nice.
with a
Big
harvest.
Okay.
Some Lyco.
Child button on.
Right. In that Shush, Carlos. In that little skip I did, he lost 8 tenths. How is that physically possible? I don't care if my granny was driving an F1 car. How have they lost 8 tenths from the fucking final corner to the DRS line? Carlos, you impress me. From the final corner to the DRS line at Miami, there's nothing there.
All good. Tires are up to times.
Carlos is
Yeah.
allergic to the podium, like. Oh my god. Thank you, Dwayne, for following, and I don't know if I want to say who's just followed. The start of their name starts with Doggy,
Slow down now.
and I'll let you work out in your mind what the rest of the sentence is of their name, but I don't really want to repeat it. Especially on Twitch. Make it mad. Fuck off, fly. Oh. Sainz, why are we going for a move now? Do you want to sabotage your ability to get DRS? I feel like you do. Now we have to push to make sure you get DRS off Russell. We now...
And save you. Yeah.
Carlos is literally sabotaging himself at every opportunity. Oh, and now Bottas94 followed. Thank you for the follow, Bottas. I can say his name, thankfully. The other guy, I'm sorry, I can't say your name. I don't know. I don't know what Twitch would say. Right, now that Alonso's gone, we should have a podium. Whether or not Sainz can stay with Russell is another question. He has no fucking tyres and barely any ERS.
Look after tires.
Okay.
Look after tires. Look after tires. Okay, he just loses so much time. It's unbelievable. Like, why did that drop to 7/10 all of a sudden?
Yeah.
What do you mean the Dutchman is on the way? No, he's not. Ocon's got him. Ocon's got him, like, there's no ways. There's no ways passing Ocon, like, Ocon's the Minister of Defence, remember Alonso said.
Charge on.
Why is the fly still there?
And charge button off.
Yeah,
We shouldn't be relying on the French for this. Oh no. Ocon's gone. Oh no. He's coming! Drive, 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 drive! Oh my god. He made 1 second in 1 lap there. No. I'm not very good at math, but I don't think the math checks out. Alright, now Sainz can harvest. Oh my fucking god. I'm pretty sure he made 4 seconds in a lap. In half a lap. In a lap and a half. Words. I need to prepare all of my ERS and my rear end for Verstappen. Oh my god, he's 3.3 behind.
Copy.
He's coming! Max, 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 Super Max! You just hear him in the distance. Max, 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 Super Max.
You try everything. 6 laps to go.
Here he
I
is.
cannot pass, guys. It's too difficult.
Keep pushing.
He's now inside the DRS. I'm gonna do the smart play here and I'm gonna overtake Russell so that Verstappen has to clear us both and I'm still in the lead of the battle and have the power of Verstappen's DRS. So that's what I'm gonna do now.
Hunting time.
Time to go hunting. Bit of a late send. Let's deploy. Now, Carlos, you need to pass. You need to pass. Carlos, you need to pass. Carlos, 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 Carlos. Oh my god. Carlos, he's back. Carlos back. Send it.
5 laps.
Kamikaze! Yeah! Turn 1! Carlos Sainz! Yes! Get in! Where did that come from is right. Verstappen's gonna breeze past Russell. This is exactly what we wanted. Because now Verstappen's gonna breeze past Sainz.
You can slow down.
Yeah, all good.
Okay, let Verstappen by and use his DRS. Okay, he did a little switch. Saints, whatever you do, do not let a double overtake happen here. Because we've been preparing. We've been preparing here. Is Russell gonna fall out of DRS? Russell's out of DRS. This has worked even better than I hoped. Why is Verstappen not overtaking? I'm actually concerned now.
Four laps to go.
Okay, now we have to follow him, grab his DRS. Give me your DRS. Deploy. We need to grab it. Russell is 1.6 behind. He's on much better tyres, 10%. We just need one dose of DRS. One dose, come on. Just keep it. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Please be inside. Yes, right, we've got it. We've got it. If we can get the next DRS. We're now 2.4 up the road from Russell. Come on, just follow him through here. Please, do it better. Do better. Science, do better. Deploy. Harvest again.
Charge button on.
Copy.
Okay, we're gonna go neutral. We have 0 ERS. Okay, is the last thing of ERS and DRS used up? I'm not gonna catch him anymore, so I'm gonna harvest.
Charge button on. Charge button on.
But we're 3 seconds up the road from Russell. This has worked perfectly. I'm not catching Perez. That's the most I could do. Wait, is it? Hold on. Carlos still had DRS there. Fly again. He doesn't have DRS here. Okay, that was really confusing.
No DRS. No DRS for it.
Copy.
But he is now 4.8 up the road from Russell. Alonso is up behind him, so that's a bit scary. Oh my god. I think Sainz is safe. We're gonna watch Verstappen close the gap. He's not closing it massively. Still 3 seconds in this, and it's in the last lap. Perez will still have this, as I predicted. I just thought I'd do a little better. But, you know. And as is the final lap, I'm going to deploy out of the final corner. Use all of that lovely battery. Verstappen now catching Perez. Sainz now, all we need you to do is bring it home. Bring it home. For the Tifosi for another podium. Verstappen now 2.7. I don't think he's going to get Perez. What do you mean Alonso's coming? But it's the last lap, no way. Carlos has got this. Come on, last lap, Carlos, come on. Verstappen isn't going to catch Perez. It was a valiant effort, but Perez 100%. Those doses of DRS off Verstappen were key.
DRS, disable. Copy.
And now we just need Carlos to navigate one more corner. Picking up the points for Ferrari. Carlos Sainz after Leclerc binned it like an idiot. Lovely, here we go. Carlos, you did beautifully. P3,
Yes.
couldn't have asked more.
Faith was there. So.
Did good, despite all of the changing circumstances. Verstappen's spell, you know, cost him, but anyway. Yep, Leclerc did have no way of stopping it. But a great result for Haas and Williams as well while we're here. 2 points finishes for Haas. Albon with a final point. Nick DeVries still can't get points even in a game. Unfortunate. But
Oh dear.
that's been our stream for today, / tonight, / this morning.
That was a bitterly
Whichever.
disappointing retirement.
It's getting bright
The team
outside, as you can
certainly
see.
would have wanted their race to end this
Thank
way.
you all for watching. Please leave a follow if you haven't already. If you want to see more, I'll be streaming more often.
That marks
I've been sick the last couple of days, I'm just recovering.
a proud moment.
And now that this game is out, I might stream daily. We'll see. But I will see you on the next one. And if you want to wait around, I'm going to send you over to Cleggs, who rated me earlier. So we're going to send you over to Cleggs here now, if we can. And I'll see you then. And say I sent you, you know, say hi to Cleggs, show him love. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you potentially tomorrow, but we'll see. But anyway, bye all, and say hi to Cleggs.
And with that, our weekend in Miami now draws to a close.
Okay, there's a
Now,
10-second
the teams will be
countdown
looking ahead
that
to
says
Imola,
ready
where
to
the
braid.
season progresses with the
But
Emilia
we're
Romagna
getting there.
Grand Prix. Get ready
Bye-bye.
for some fierce competition.
I hope it's worked.
No worries, mate. You don't need to stick around.